let's step back for our friends listening. And can you explain to us what the three phases of the feminine are? The Virgin, Mother, Crone.
So as I mentioned, the Virgin is the creative side. So that's why I aligned it to this waxing moon. We see the light of the moon getting brighter and brighter and brighter. For women, it can be what we call the estrogen or the estrogen phase, but it's there in all of us. So if you do start to want to follow these phases, then watch after the new moon and say, wow, this is my most creative time, whether you're a man or a woman. It leads you up to that full moon. So often we feel inspired by new projects. In other words, you should never start a new project just before the new moon. It's not going to have the right energy. It's also the intuitive energy of excitement. So sometimes you get up in the morning, hopefully you do, and you go, wow, I'm going to do this. So it's that new, fresh, innocent, wow, that's what I'm inspired to do. And then that second phase is the mother phase, which, you know, in mythology, we often say we like the mother phase. So if someone said, what does it mean to be a woman, let's say, or the feminine energy, we often relate it to the mother energy. So it's almost the best known energy. So that mother energy is what nurtures us, taking care of others. But it's more than that, because many a time, especially I will say amongst the women listeners, we're much better at taking care of others than we are of ourselves. So mother energy is not just, oh, I need to love everybody and take care. It's, am I loving and taking care of myself?
Yeah.
So from the full moon, as the moon wanes and the light gets weaker, this is a time for us to say, am I nurturing myself? Or how do I nurture myself with my successes? And I think for many of us, we're really bad at celebrating ourselves. We're really bad at saying, yay, I did it, because someone says, oh, that's showing off. So feeding ourselves with our successes gives us the energy to go into the dark moon. And that dark moon is owned by the crone. And I know lots of people don't like that word, but the crone is the real word. You could use wise woman if you want, but she is the one that's saying, come into my other world rather than the underworld, come into my other world, and I will help you release those things that are no longer working for you. Or you may say, I'm just finished with this relationship, I'm finished with this job. You give it to her to take away. And it's when we're in that space of inner darkness, even though it sounds bad, it's actually the place of mystery and opportunities, that we connect to the next birth that we want to give, the next seed that we want to bring into the world. So going through those three phases is important. And as I know as a doctor, it's that third phase that we resist. You know, none of us want to let go of anything. We hold on with our fingers. And yet illness will often say, look, I've suggested that you let go of this, but if you're not going to, then that's why we often experience physical illness, because it stops us going down a path that is not healthy for us anymore.